Mustached Tom. Alright, Tom here, I decided not to skip these quests. Sure, it's gonna make this little playthrough a little longer, but whatever. I'm gonna kill me some more motherfucking trees. Gonna cut them down to size. Yep, that's the plan for today. So we'll just expand the shit out of this playthrough, whatever. So, we got, Woodmon. I would have never anticipated that, when you think, well, at least when I think about Woodmon, I kind of call back to, Cherrymon. He's always, the guy that helped you out in Digimon World 1, at least in the, in that, maze, or mist area, misty trees area. And you got a different little, even when you were in that area, it felt a little bit different because you didn't know where you're going and stuff like that. So that was pretty, it was different slightly. So I kind of talked about that last time a little bit, how they could introduce slightly different unique quests to certain Digimon and stuff like that. So that's the kind of stuff that, again, I just kind of wish they had in this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and find some leader versions of Gaogamon here. Go wipe them out and do whatever. It's a lot harder to talk when you're in the same area doing the same quest again, pretty much, from the last time that I was doing this, but it's a tough thing, man. You just gotta do it sometimes. And I said, gotta move that over there, but didn't do that this time, but it's fine. I'm sure it's fine by this point, whatever. Tufts of hair, gotta save the day. You got 3 holes, Gaogamon. 3 holes. So as you can see, I'm already having trouble just with normal leaders at this level, and just again, it should be a bit easier than this, but it's okay for what it is, I guess. So that's what's going on. Oh geez, it's going a little bit slow here, but I'm pushing through it. So, from just what I've seen from the other video, from Foxy Gamer in particular, is that the health in this game gets pretty ridiculous. I saw it at 20,000. I think that's a bit unnecessary, but again, they're just gonna push the raids in this game even possibly further. And I think it's kind of unfair to have it so that you have to be in a party in order to do certain ones. I mean, that to me doesn't say challenge, in the sense that you should always be able to do something by yourself, but still have it be a challenge, if that makes any sense. But that's how I feel about it anyways. I don't know. So we got one more leader to go. We got 4 more items to pick up from the trees, which is a bummer. Gotta talk to Star-Lord. We got a whole bunch of nonsense going on. Still reeling off of the bullshit. That was pretty hilarious from the last time, but I'm trying to tone it down, unless something really surprising happens, which I highly doubt anything surprising would happen in this entire game. So that's the disappointment, is that there's no surprise, or, there's just not really much else here. At least not in this area anyway, so that's the punishment of having to do a game like this, is that, especially when you know what's going to happen, when you know it's going to get worse, it's oh geez guys, I'm sorry about the low energy or whatever, but you gotta push through it if you're gonna do something like this sometimes, or just give up. And I talked about it. I didn't know how long I was gonna want it. I wanted to keep this going on, but Star-Lord, you want to dance off? So he's telling me to talk to Impmon. Evil Impmon, huh? See, why couldn't I just be Impmon in that scenario and just like, or unlock Impmon at that point and just like start doing, actually do evil shit or something? I think after I talk to him, I'm just gonna skip over to the next area, cause like I said, I don't know if I want to keep doing quests like this, at least in this area anyways. So he's gonna tell me to pick up more stuff. How unoriginal at this point. And we're picking up to 8 this point. Why is it going up? At least it's not like, oh, and more stuff, so I don't even have enough space, so that's a bummer. Oh boy. So this is the troubles you gotta deal with sometimes. It's like, oh no, just low energy, no, whatever. So I'm just gonna talk to Impmon and then see what's up in the next area, because I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. All the guys in the area are getting pretty low anyway, so. Alright, that's right, Impmon. Tell him that you didn't do anything bad, but whatever. I'm not gonna take out any Impmons quite yet. Let's see if I go into the next area, if I can just start doing quests there. So if not, I'll just stay here, or I'll just return there. And that's a bummer, you know. You gotta roll with what you got, and sometimes what you got is minimal. And that's what this game provides, is very minimal stuff to deal with. So these tips aren't really like anything to look forward to. I think this game would highly benefit from removing these loading screens and just like starting to edit the map so that you can just go from one place to the other without this happening every single time. And they already did it once with one of the earlier areas. I haven't been there yet, but let's see if we have any things going on over here. It seems like we actually do, so have to run all the way across. We have Leomon, Mufasa with pants and dagger, the unmistakable furry of Digimon, besides Renamon, is Leomon, I guess. Got a Spidermon, or Gaogamon with a skull in his back. Oh jeez, I don't even know where that guy comes from. Got a ninja over there. Oh, it's Pyramid Head. Huh, I didn't even notice that. He kind of looks like Pyramid Head. He got the pyramid, like, helmet going on there. Got a Firebird. Interesting stuff, but not really. Never really that interesting. So I said I was going to talk about the buffs, and I'm also reaching that 10-minute mark, or I'm kind of getting close, so as soon as I talk to this guy... Alright, I'll see you guys a little bit. Alright, I'm back, so I had to take out some red Digimons and pick up more items, and completely unnecessary. I can't see why it just doesn't have you just, again, defeat the guy that and not have to pick up item. This also looks like a guy who looks like he belongs in the tentacle raping area. Just shove those giant green needles in your butt. Definitely looks like something. I probably highly doubt that there's anything up there in the industry, as I like to call it. So I'm already, like, every battle's just making me fall apart here, so that's the biggest bummer. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this stuff up. Oh, something I can just get rid of by deleting it. Get rid of this noise, because we're not gonna be using that. Speaking of that, I'm gonna go down and Digivolve. Let's take a look at how many buffs we have. We have 1, 2, or 3, because that has 2 things in it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 3 more stats, or even 5 up here. And then this one, I was counting each one once because that's going to be hard. So we have 5 on this side, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and possibly 14. Nope, nothing on here. So we're on 14 or 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Wow. And 4 more. I was at like 28 or 29. Damn, I'm losing count. 29 or 30, 31, 32, and 33, because there are 4 stats you can increase. So there's like 30 something buffs just from that, and then we have even more stuff in here. So I was like at 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, well, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. And there's already a buff on me, so 48. I can't get rid of that because I don't know how to. So I'm already at 48 buffs. That is a lot. 49. Almost have 50 buffs in this game, and that's not even including the stuff from KDMO that they probably already have that's not here. So there's too many buffs, as I mentioned. That's already a lot, considering. So yeah, we got a lot of buffs, and our Digimon aren't really that strong, which is probably the most ridiculous point of this game, is that these Digimon should be a lot stronger than they are, from on both sides, not just the good guys but the bad guys. You gotta balance it out properly, and that's one thing that I said that they didn't do, is they did, they tried to rebuff it at one point, and they're still in the process of doing it, but from what I've seen, it is not impressive enough. It is not going to keep up with the stuff that they're just adding, and like the 4-player raids and stuff like that, where you have to have like so much stuff going on. You have to just be on top of it. Otherwise, you have to be patient as all fuck just to... Alright, I'm back. So, we got some more red monster guys with crazy hair to take out, so we'll go ahead and do that. Sometimes you just gotta go with the facts in the face. Exo, Fexo, Changeo, Oreo, man. I love that stuff. There we go. So again, my rookie's just not able to handle that much damage, which sucks. Should be able to handle a little bit more than that, I think. I mean, even in the show, you had like the rookies taking on like champions, no problem, well, with like a little bit of a problem, but still, like they were able to hold up, like they were able to dish out so much, take so much pain, I mean. So that's the stuff I want to see. So I went ahead, and when I took a little break, I decided to take out any of the stuff that was taking up too much space. I'm not going to be scanning any eggs either in this playthrough at all, because that will buff up this guy in particular. So that's why I'm not going to be doing that, at least with him. So I could hatch this other guy I have here. It'll automatically give me this guy. So I can do that in the next one. So that's what I'll probably do. See what's up in the next area as well. So at least we're just moving on, and then we can just go back to whatever later on. So that's what I want to do, at least. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of people checking this out anyway, so whatever, it doesn't really matter. You know, if like people wanted to see this stuff go down, which, you know, it's completely boring, but, you know, if they wanted to, I would stick around and do stuff for longer, but just a once over of every area. If the area has a quest, I'll do it, you know, and that's what I'll do. So there is one particular area I kind of want to get to, but I won't spoil it for those few people that are watching or whatever. And I definitely want to talk about that when I get to that point, but again, no spoilers, no for you, no way. So these leaves, this item looks really weird. It doesn't look like a leaf at all, even if it's called Creepy Leaf. It's blue, like why would it be blue? I don't know. What's up with that? Nothing, not that there's anything wrong with something being blue, but my dog is blue. Is that why Gaogamon takes orders? Is it because he's a dog? Or I think he's a dog. Or a wolf maybe even. I think it's a bit closer to a wolf. Whatever. For on. For on, yeah. So Gaogamon definitely seems like the guy to just take it over. Like I seen that one picture of him in a Gaogamon, and that's all I'm gonna say is a picture. Oh man, the internet's a funny place indeed. That's why you gotta love it. You gotta appreciate the stuff when it's out there, you know. And we got nothing. Oh, we got a card, so I'm not gonna bother even picking it up. As I said, I'm not gonna be doing that. Again, as I mentioned previously, Foxy Gamer Guy covers all that card stuff. This is about being stupid, and I've been playing pretty stupidly so far, but I'm getting those levels, so you know, eventually I'll just be the top guy, but I'll still be an idiot. So this is taking forever just to get 5. This is ridiculous. I'm about to just head up into the next area. Not the area that I'm thinking about, but definitely just want to just start moving ahead. Like I don't want any of these quests right now, but unfortunately sometimes you have to do certain quests to get progression. And again, I just wish there were a lot less quests. Like I think by the time you get to a certain area, you can already be reaching 100, and you're just like, why did I do that many quests to, you know, get to this area? Like, that many? Like, this game really needs to cut down very, very much on how many quests it provides, and just for the amount it reduces, you know, just give more EXP, because that would equate to the same thing. So that's how you solve that problem, guys. But JoyMax isn't going to do that. JoyMax isn't looking to the past, it is looking to the same repetitive future. Like with Gaogamon and all these other spirit guys they're probably going to be introducing to this game. It's going to be the same guy over and over again with a different model. Which, you know, people are going to either buy into it or not. So you know, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you know, that's what makes Joymax continues, that they're just gonna repackage the same thing with a different model. That's what it is. I mean, like I said, I would rather have the Digimon be a lot more variated in that sense of when you get them, you can get like unique quests, you can get, just different things going on. And that's what Joymax should have been doing from the beginning, but it's been 3 years, and they had plenty of time to start introducing some really unique stuff, and they haven't. I mean, they have their formula set in the 3 years that it's been out, and I haven't seen anything in particular that just makes it go, whoa, that's actually worth looking into or something like that. There's been nothing. I mean, even when you get the guy you kind of wanted for a really long time, you get disappointed. Like, for me, that was Magnamon. Like, I was all up for Magnamon, and then he came out, and he was like one of the most disappointing Digimon in the entire game. Like, how could you not do justice to something like that? He looks cool and all that jazz, but I mean, he's just not good at all. Like, what the hell? I mean, he had, well, I don't think he's a Royal Knight, but, still, even then, like, he's able to do some serious damage in the movie, at least from what I remember of the movie. So as soon as I do this quest, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the next area, cause fuck doing quest, especially when you have to do it. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is nope, no parties for me. So that guy, whatever. So that's unfortunate, when you gotta have to deal with quest, and I kind of have to go back in order to progress forward. So I'm not gonna probably do any of that on camera, but it's sad that it's just so many. It's just so overburdening, and I'm already running out of items. Like right now, like I'm having trouble at this point. Like at level 17, I'm just like not having any luck of like progression status or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and fuck off with this quest for now. I'll probably finish it off screen. Like I said, I want to provide for as much time as I possibly can, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead, and if there's no quest here, I'll skip ahead to the next area, kind of the area I wanted to show off a little bit, and for one particular thing. So hopefully by the next video I'll have the thing I kind of wanted to get to, and it's the only thing I kind of like actually smirk and laugh at, and like it's like, again, I'm not gonna say what it is in this, but definitely for me, it's definitely like the thing that like I'll have to explain it in the next video a little bit more, but I am reaching that mark, and I just loaded into the area, so I'll be right back. And I'm back. So we got a few. I actually just looked ahead, and we do actually have a few quests here as well. So we have more Renamons, and you kind of have to deal with some of the same Digimon in different areas. We have a dog. He's gonna air hump me. My god. There are 2 dog Digimon in this game, now that I think about it. Or at least, yeah, if Gaogamon's a wolf, which I imagine he is. So let's see what Star-Lord wants. So he wants us to take out some dogs for some reason. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm trying not to read that many quests because it's all the same thing. Except for that one bullshit line that I caught, which I thought still hilarious. So we got little Patamon over there. Boom, bubble, pop. So that's what he is all up about. No, what the hell? I think that was the same guy. Anyways, yeah, like, I don't, like, there are like people who also like to ship Patamon and Gaogamon, and I can see that point of view in the same episode that Vmon was all trying to get all romantic up on her, but at the same point, I don't know. Like, there's another thing I was like considering, like him ending up with the other Digimon that looks kind of like, which is the Digimon that's a basic recolor of him, Tsukunimon, I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, I think he could end up with her, or if that is a female, I don't know. Since some Digimon would be both sexes, that's always confused to me. Like, there's that one episode where Renamon was like, Digimon are both sexes, but then you have Digimon that are like one particular sex, like Angelomon would always be a female, of course. And then Lady Devimon, I brought those two up in the previous video, but those were both females, and they're always probably always going to be females, but then they have their male equivalent as well. And then for other Digimon, you can't really tell, like, okay, I guess Leomon's always a guy? I don't know. I mean, Gaomon could be both, I guess. Agumon could probably pull off both. Gabumon both. Vmon both. Digimon that don't have any kind of, like, male or specific female part in their name. So I don't want to run out of item, or I don't want to like get a full inventory, and I'm only going to go up to a certain point since I don't want this video to be too long. But like I said, we're not really getting much new here, so probably going to do a few quests off screen, whatever. I'm not going to click on this thing even though it's going to be in the way. And yeah, so I'm having a bit of luck with picking up 2 items in a row, which is always, you know, again, when you don't have to pick up a lot of something, I only have to pick up 5 still, so this is actually turning really well as far as this quest is concerned. And then Kablamzo, Ixofetcho, Changeo, Oreo, as I said earlier. That's a reference. I'm gonna stop saying where my references are from, but that is one from a show. Oh, yeah, there you go. Come on. Oh man, this version of Gaogamon and Dobermon. Let's ship it. Look at these two. They look like they could go together. Same average height. Stuff going on. Is Dobermon a guy or a girl? Like the original Dobermon. If that Dobermon belongs to a tamer, I don't actually know if Dobermon has a tamer or not. I don't know. I think it does. It's really hard to tell sometimes, or remember in the later shows whether or not some Digimon have a tamer or not. So I didn't actually get an item that time, which sucks. Got a little pyramid head guy up there. I'm not gonna deal with those guys unless the quest tells me to. What's going on? There we go. Alrighty, so yep, this is a game that we're gonna have to deal with. So we got a lot of stuff going on. I have to defeat 10 of these actually, regardless of how many items. So this has been Mustache Time, and I'll see you guys later.